Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of my yoga video. When you're ready, start in a seated position at the back of your mat. You're just gonna start with some slow, gentle head rolls. So sit upright, elongate through the spine, move your chin to your chest, and then roll your head over to the left. Really working that end range. Lower your right ear towards your right shoulder and slowly move forward. One more time this way. To the left, to the back. Really pull your chin up to the sky. So when you're ready, we're going to move to the other way. So right ear towards your right shoulder. Head back, chin up to the sky. Left ear towards your left shoulder. You can hear some popping and cracking, that's fine. One more round, slowly. You don't have to fix your hair, just let it go. We all meet back with our chin to our chest. On your next inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back and lift up your chest towards the sky and reach your hands back. Maybe even connect your pointer fingers. Chin up to the sky, broaden your collarbones and breathe. On your next exhale, interlace your fingers again and move them to the front of your mat and really round your back, chin to your chest and breathe here. Open up the sides of your rib cage, feel the breath there. Now release, and we're coming in sort of a tabletop to get a wrist warm up in before we start the practice. So spread your fingers wide and just lean forward and back a couple of times. And your inhale forward, exhale back. Maybe internally rotate, externally rotate your hands. Just feel wherever you feel the stretch. Now make 2 fists with your hands and place them facing each other on the mat. Then open up your palms so that the backs of your hands are touching the mat. And then make fists again. With this movement, you're stretching your forearms. One more time, then sit back on your heels and shake out your wrists. Next, we're moving into a plank pose. So step your feet back, hands shoulder distance apart. You can either keep your knees up or down and just breathe for 1 or 2 breaths here. Move your hips up and back for downward facing dog. You can keep the knees bent or straighten them as much as you want and are able to. Keep your spine straight and try to press your chest towards your thighs and lift up your right leg. Really engage the back of your right leg here, as if there's a straight line from your right heel towards your right hand. On your next inhale, lift up your left heel and bend your right knee and step it between your palms. We're coming into a pyramid pose again. So with this pose, you can use blocks, depending on your flexibility. Just make sure you fold over your right thigh and you move your right hip back. Just breathe here, feel the breath in your hips, in your lower back. If you want more of a stretch in your lower back, bring your chin to your chest and round your back a bit more. Next, we're moving into a standing straddle. Take your blocks here in case you need them. Heel toe your feet out a bit more. You can either use your blocks or you can do it without. Just fold forward from your hips. You can bend one knee and the other. Just make some micro movements here. And make sure you keep breathing. Make sure your heels are wider apart than your toes. Now push yourself up halfway And Skandasana, side lunge, spider lunge to the left. Straighten out through your spine, through the crown of the head. Your right leg is straight and your left leg is bent. You can flex your right foot and then move to the front of your mat in your exhale. And step your right foot back to a plank pose and then shift your weight forward. Move through a chaturanga on your belly. Come into Sphinx pose, so place your elbows down underneath your shoulders and broaden your collarbones here. Just try to breathe into your chest. Gently squeeze your glutes and breathe here. And your gaze is to the front of your mat. On your next exhale, lower your chest down. You can either move through a child's pose or upward facing dog. So we're going to meet in a downward dog, however you want to get there. Just listen to your body today, whatever feels good. We're all meeting in a downward facing dog. Hips up to the sky and then lift your left leg up. Straighten your left leg, point your toes and breathe. Next, lift up your right heel. Bend your left knee and step it between your hands. We're coming into pyramid pose on the other side. So grab your blocks and step your feet about 3 steps apart. First, lift up your upper body and then fold forward from your hips and fold over your left leg. Again, if you want to create an extra stretch in your lower back, pull your chin to your chest. Pull your left hip back. Now we're going to move into a straddle forward fold. So lift up and on your way there, just grab your blocks in case you need them. Heel toe your feet out. Use your blocks or take them out to the side and then fold your chest down to the mat. And feel the stretch in your hamstrings and your inner thighs. Maybe even in your lower back. Just breathe. On your next inhale, lift up halfway and then Skandasana to the right. Left leg straight, right leg bent. Left foot flexed and gaze to the front of your mat. And if you can't come all the way down, just stay halfway lifted, that's fine. Now move to the front of your mat. Step your left leg back for plank pose and then shift forward through a chaturanga on your belly. We're going to do half chaturanga push-ups, so place your hands next to your ribs and then gently push up halfway to chaturanga and then down again. Make sure your elbows are 90 degrees bent and only push up your upper body, so your legs just stay on the mat. One more. Lower down and then we're coming into Sphinx pose again. So elbows under your shoulders, open up your collarbones and gaze to the front of your mat. Your gaze is what we usually call your staring point. If you want, you can extend your arms and come into a seal pose. If this is too much of a stretch, just move back to Sphinx pose. Don't overdo it. And engage your glutes just a bit, especially if you're coming into seal pose. Now lower down all together, shake out your hips. And from here, we're going to move into a wrestler's twist. So extend your right arm out. You can either keep it 90 degrees bent or fully straight. Now bend your left leg, step it over your right to the back so that you're twisting your spine. Just breathe in the front of your shoulder, in the mid back, wherever you feel the stretch. And maybe pull your left knee a bit out. So you create more space in your hips. Now gently release, and we're moving to the other side. So left arm out, right leg steps over. And breathe here. Try to make your exhale a bit longer than your inhale, because we're moving into the cooling down part of practice. And that's a way to calm your nervous system. Now release, shake out the hips. Next, we're moving into a thigh stretch. So start in Sphinx pose and then rotate your left arm 45 degrees in. And then with your right arm, grab the right foot and pull it to your glute. You can either stay here with your right arm or move your right shoulder down, like I'm showing here in the video. But it really depends on your shoulder flexibility, so I would recommend to just stay with your arms straight first, and then as you progress, move your shoulder down. We're going to do the other side, so gently release and internally rotate your right arm now, 40 degrees, 45. Left leg bends and grab the toes. Press your foot down and breathe into the stretch. And your next exhale, gently let go of your foot. And then however you want to get there, we're going to move on our back. We're going to move into a glute bridge. So your heels, pull them a bit closer to your glutes. And rest your arms next to you. And then press up your hips to the sky. Pull your heels closer to your glutes. And breathe here. Open up the front. Strengthen the back. Just breathe. We're down. Now we're going to do one more round. So you can either come into the same glute bridge or you interlace your hands behind your back while you're at the top to create a bigger stretch in your chest and your collarbones. Stay here and breathe. Last deep breath in and gently out. And then lower your hips back down to the mat. From here, we're going to move into Shavasana. So extend both heels out to the sides in the back of the mat. Tuck your shoulders under and just relax. Relax your toes, your thighs, your calves, your belly, your back, your chest, your arms. Relax your fingertips. Relax your eyes. Let them sink into your eye sockets. Even relax your ears. Some people hold tension in their jaws. So relax your jaw. I will be ending the video here. But you stay in Shavasana for 3 to 5 minutes until you're fully relaxed and can continue your day in a relaxed state. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I hope to see you in the next video. Namaste.